I'm gonna go get my tablet. I do have one mini tarot reading to do. I'm just gonna set up everything. I know normally you guys don't see my face, but this is what happened. Okay, this is my second tripod. All right. And you're probably like, oh, you can totally use it. Wrong. It's broken right there. I just bought this. So you guys are gonna see my face for a little bit until I get another one. But let's get into it. Hey, how are you guys? Hi, Sabrina. I'm gonna be doing free and paid reads today. I do have one mini tarot read. Stephanie purchased a mini tarot read, so I'll get into that. But give me like 1 second. I just had to grab my tablet. How are you guys doing? I look horrible from the lighting. That's better like this. What happened? Bam generation. Hey, pretty girl. Hey, what's up, baby? All of the comments on there, when I have it on the side, it's like horrible. So let me fix it with my tablet. I hope you guys are doing good. And I know that Stephanie purchased a mini tarot. But I hope you guys are doing good. I would use my mic, but literally, I don't think the cord's long enough. Like, technical fucking issues right now. What'd she say? Is it okay to post a question? Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, I'm gonna be doing free and also paid readings. I'm waiting for Stephanie to post or let me know her question, unless she wants it privately done. But let me get everybody's comments, because it's like jambled on there. Okay, it's like a whole white screen, literally, right now. Now it turned, but give me a second. Guys, I'm so awkward, like when my face is on camera. I'm very awkward, so just know that. Okay, I guess we're doing it like this. All right, cool. All right, so view channel. I'm having a lot of technical difficulties. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna get into it now. I just can't see anybody. All I see is, if you saw it how I saw it right now, everybody's username and their question looks jambled. If you saw it how I saw it right now, everybody's username and their question looks jambled. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, hey, Samantha Campos, how are you? Why did it do to feel meeting me recently? He's a love interest. Hi. Hey, what's up? Excuse me, could you add me to the list, please? Hi, what's up? What's up? I don't have a list for free questions. It's very much randomized, okay? So it's first come, kind of like randomly selected, all right? But AB, I know that you're in the chat and you're a yearly pass holder. Feel free to post your question if you do have a question. I can do that for you as well. You guys can spam if you want to, that's fine. I'm looking at all the questions right now. But I hope that you guys are doing good. All right, so as I'm waiting for like yearly pass holders to get their questions, let's begin with Starry. You said you got an oracle card. I'm using you till something better comes along. Is this referring to Ben or Joseph? I've never written that. So you must have gotten that from a different tarot reader. So you may want to ask her, but I've never written that. Hey, I'm back in cloudy New York, right? And why? Yeah, that was a stupid question. That's New York, right? All right, let's get into it. What did Adita feel after meeting you recently? Hey, AB, I just saw your question. And I'm gonna get to yours right after I do a little free one for Sabrina. She's like spamming the chat, so give me 1 second. What did Adita feel after meeting you recently? Let's see. What did Adita feel after meeting you recently? First card coming out is the Death card, okay? Now this is really symbolic towards transformation and change, and also about letting go. So maybe seeing you also helped him feel like he could let somebody else go or let a certain situation go, that he was actually moving on. Now the next one that you're receiving is the 10 of Pentacles. Like I was saying, This is definitely about him wanting to move on to somebody else or something else, okay? But really someone else, because this is a 10 of Pentacles, so it's really about, like, you know, building families, legacies, foundation. It's also about symbolic towards inheritance, but you know, in this read, because it's about love, I do feel like this is him wanting potentially to start over and to have a really true committed relationship. One more from the top. You have the Three of Pentacles. This could be happening within 3 months. He could be wanting to make new plans with you as well. All right, AB. Let's get into ABs. That's going to be a 10-minute read, guys. And then right after that, I'm going to go right back into free questions. Free questions are going to be right in between paid readings, okay? So did your boss tell S what I told her? I really don't trust that woman. All right, so with the Five of Pentacles energy coming up in the reversal, this is really strongly associated with kind of like not leaving on the cold. She also wants you to stay with her forever, okay? Your boss. Your boss wants to stay with you. She wants to stay with you for a real long time, okay? She wants you to stay with the company for a real long time, especially with the Four of Wands energy coming forth as well right next to it. I do feel like she is kind of like keeping this under wraps. She thought about it, but she feels kind of like she actually really does feel loyal to you. She feels like she is being loyal to you with the Hangman energy coming forth in the reversal. But there's this sense of like, but what if she does screw me over? Not you, to your boss. Your boss is thinking, what if you end up screwing her over? And she could have like, she almost like she doesn't want to get played, if that makes sense. Because she will bring it up if you ever like play with her, okay? If you ever like rub her the wrong way. All right, now the next one that you're getting is the Page of Wands energy in the upright. I do feel like I said, she's somebody who, if you rub her the wrong way, she's going to spill all of your secrets, okay? With the Page of Wands energy, this is very much like somebody like, oh, you know, look, this is the hot information that I have. Like, you need to have that information, like that kind of energy. But this is also quick communication. She doesn't talk with her as long as she talks with you. And I don't know if you noticed that as well. AB. I'll post it again to my boss. Oh, sorry, we're just waiting. Hey, Nana, you're gonna be right after AB. I'm sorry, Virginia. Hey guys, I have a couple of pass holders on my live stream, okay? So even though when I want to do like a free stream, stuff like that, you have to remember that I do have paid members who already like paid for their readings and things like that. So just understand, okay? But of course, I'll just have a free night, all right? To like where I won't even, but at the same time, that's not fair to them because they can ask questions any day, okay? So I'm trying to figure out a way to like do it right. But anyway, back to AB's read. With the Five of Wands energy coming forth, she's not going to spill all of your secrets until you rub her the wrong way, until you guys get into a clash, until you guys have this kind of like drama outpour, okay? With the Five of Wands energy coming forth. Now let's get into some clarification. Five of Pentacles, Three of Cups. So she does gossip about you, but she doesn't tell exactly what you said. What will happen is that she will turn it around and say something completely different as well, with the Three of Cups energy coming forth in the upright. She also wants the both of you guys to be friends, but at the same time, she might also invite you guys out for like a social event or something like that with the Three of Cups energy. She does a lot of things that bosses aren't really supposed to be doing, but she does it, okay? Because she just feels, I guess, better that way. Now let's get into the Four of Wands energy. You guys just don't see me do this behind camera, but like sometimes I'll just put like amethyst crystal on my 7th chakra. It helps me, especially when I get pain right up here. So it helps. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing right now. Let's get into the Four of Wands energy coming forth, okay? You have the 10 of Wands energy coming forth in the upright. She really doesn't want to lose you. I want you to know that. I feel like she told her, but not really, okay? I feel like she switched some things around. It's like, oh, you know, like it's like this. Like, it's almost like she didn't say, like, for example, if you told me a secret, she'd be like, oh, well, I don't know. Like, and maybe the other person has like really a lot of confidence in you, okay? To the point where, like, oh, you know, she's great, she's this, she's that. But the minute she peaks that, she'll be like, well, I don't know how great she is. You never know what she could be saying behind your back. Like, she'll plant like little seeds of doubt to give that other person the inclination to egg her on to like reveal this information, okay, if that makes sense. But let's get into the Hangman energy coming up in the reversal. Four of Swords is also something coming up. If you ever leave her like, and I hate that you feel this way, like I hate that you feel like, oh man, I gotta be on like my toes, like I have to like, you know, make sure I don't rub her the wrong way or something like that. But this is literally her energy. Like her energy can be like that, like kind of suffocating, and makes total sense. LOL. Well, I'm glad that it resonates with you. But with the Page of Wands, I'm trying to control my energy, but with the Page of Wands energy coming forth, and with this, she gets really restless with her thoughts. I want you to know that she continuously thinks about the things that you say. So it's not like, oh, well, she wouldn't even remember me saying that. Like, it's not even significant. I feel like this person has that many few friends, okay? Or like that many few things in their life, like to connect to. Like this person's life is very much like work, home. Maybe they have kids. Maybe they have like other people they have to take care of, like that kind of energy. But mainly this person's very much in their head, okay? And this person doesn't, it's like they don't even like their own inner world. They have to connect with somebody else's inner world in order to feel some kind of like security, okay? But let's get into the Page of Wands. You have the King of Cups energy in the upright position. Is there a client who comes in who like is a little bit flirtatious with you as well? It could be like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This could also be somebody that you are romantically involved with, who could be a water sign energy, who's going to be messaging you soon. I don't know how this has to do. Have you been telling her about your love life? If she's talking about your love life, if you are telling her about your love life. It looks like she could be a little bit envious of that with the King of Cups energy coming up, because the King of Cups is usually a very handsome guy. Like, whether it's a rising element, sun, or moon sign, okay? Also, guys, a new pick a card just uploaded, just got the final okay on YouTube. It just gave me that notification, just so you guys know. But with the King, it's a weekend forecast, just so if you guys are interested. But with the King of Cups energy coming forth right underneath that Page of Wands, and then you're also getting the Tower card. It's almost like she would not release these secrets unless you don't do what she says when she says it. It's like, it's okay for you to say no to some things that are kind of like, okay, it's fine. I'll just ask you another time. Like that kind of energy. No, this is somebody who, like, let's just say if you were to have a falling out and if you were to resign, this would be, sorry guys, I do this a lot. I do that a lot. I have to stop doing that. But anyway, so with the Tower card energy coming forth in the upright position underneath the Five of Wands, this is like disaster. Like arguments have to like burst in the air for her to feel kind of like okay to be spiteful towards you in that way, okay? Let's see if there's anything else before we get into some cards. Do you want message cards or would you like an oracle card? Like, do you want me to go into like my Lightworker oracle deck and like pull that out for you? I can do that too. You guys know I don't tell her anything about my love life, LOL. I know better, LOL. Yeah, girl, do not tell her. I'm just telling you right now. But she definitely does have a bit of envy for like how other people react to your energy. But you can't help that. Like, I've met you in person. So like, I know like you're actually an attractive person. You actually have really positive attributes about yourself. Like there's different, you know what I mean? So it's like, I understand where she could feel that way, but at the same time, it's stupid because first of all, she's in a higher position than you. She has a whole different energy. She's never ever gonna look like you no matter what. You know what I mean? No matter what she does, she's never gonna look like you. She's never gonna be you. She's never gonna have your energy. You know what I mean? Unless it's your daughter, but even then, it's like, I don't know why I got daughter energy, but unless it's like your daughter, but even then, it's like, there's still only gonna be one you. You know what I mean? There's still only gonna be you. But another one you're getting is this card in the reversal. The minute that you get out of her grasp, the minute that you get out of her control, she will spill all of your secrets like that. Okay? Like freaking really fucking fast. You said Oracle's good? Okay. And at the bottom, you have the Page of Pentacles. And I think that this is gonna happen like a long time from now when you choose to resign. she may be a little bit weird about that, okay? But let's get into your oracle. Let me just put this away real quick. I don't even know why I'm putting it away because literally I'm gonna use it in 2 fucking seconds. Hold on. Let's open up my cards. Oh, let's see if I can show you guys my little cards, my things. Right there. All right, hold on. Let's get into this and let's see if oracle. Hey, what's up, guys? Samantha, you're just gonna have to chill, okay? Because just like how I said and just how it's pinned in the comment section, I'm gonna answer free questions after my paid readings and priority readings, okay? That's how my channel works. But let's get into it. And of course on my Mondays and Tuesdays, I think I'm just going to have it I think I'm gonna have 2 separate live streams, guys. I think I'm gonna go back to doing 2 separate live streams for like free readings and then paid readings. I think because it's getting a little, you know, so I wanna be able to provide both. But let's see, and let's get into it. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. You have this kind of energy about you, even though you are very subtle. Okay. Even though you have subtle, you have to remember you're a Taurus. Okay. And your moon sign, I believe it's fire, right? Don't you have a fire moon sign? And then you have a Libra rising. This is a very fierce presence. Okay. It literally says that on there. It says fierce presence. All right. This is not for the weak. People who usually get incarnated to like Taurans, whether they're sun, moon, or rising, they have a tendency to have this fierce energy. Why? Because of the protectors of the earth signs, in my opinion, okay? And Tauruses are very protective. And a lot of the times, if you notice, like in the past, like in tribal and stuff like that, I was actually talking about this. We're gonna have me and you are gonna have a private conversation about this on the side. But I was actually talking about this, how like when I initially met you, I literally felt like I had met you before. And I was like, but maybe that's because I've met her like online, we've talked and stuff like that. But no, I literally felt like I met you before. Okay, and I literally felt that, and I told that to my roommate, and I was like, I feel like I literally met her before. Anyway, so with the fierce presence energy coming forth in the upright, you have a tendency to intimidate people that you don't really like intend to, but this goes back to like how tribes used to put like war paint on and change kind of like their face a little bit in order to kind of like scare their predator or scare their enemies or things of that nature, or even spirits for that matter, okay, with fierce presence energy. And that ties into like Halloween a little bit and shit, you know, jackals and stuff. Creative intelligence, okay, coming in. You have a tendency, let's just say she has an issue. Okay, let's just say she has an idea to market, but your idea for marketing is 10 times better, okay? This is kind of like where she sees you as like, well, she could be my assistant manager, but the minute that she becomes my assistant manager, I'm gonna be different with her. I'm going to change the way I act towards her. She goes, me too. I felt like we've known each other already in person. I felt the same way. Sorry, got a little behind. No, you're fine. I literally felt that. Hey, what's up, Diamond? How are you, love? I got a couple paid readings, but stay with me, okay? But with the grace energy, I think I'm going to do literally 2 separate lives, guys. I think I'm going to do literally 2 separate lives from now on. And I'll put a poll on my community page tonight to see, like, if you guys would prefer. I think I'm gonna do my paid readings first, like priorities first, like around like 6, and then I'll go into like free readings like later on in the evening. I think I'm gonna do that so it can be easier for everybody, but I'm gonna get to them, okay? Just be patient. With grace energy, you have this sense of sensitivity to your eyes, okay? You have this sense of like where you can really communicate with your eyes, okay? How you genuinely feel. And it almost makes her feel kind of like, even if she were to go behind your back, somehow, some way, you would know about that as well, okay? But with grace energy coming forth, you have a tendency to kind of look at the best in people, and she's a little bit envious of that. She may be going through a lot of like depressing things at this time with Dark Night of the Soul energy coming in. And she may be really yearning for like connection, and she's kind of like, I don't want to say bullying, but I mean, HR would call it harassment. You know what I mean? You're on your lunch break or whatever, and she's still like bothering you, or like shit like that, to like where you're like, this is why I completely disconnect whenever I'm like working at a place. I disconnect. I literally leave the building. I don't go into the break room. I don't do any of that. I go immediately. Like maybe I'll use the break room for like 2 seconds to eat, but then I'll go like on a nature walk. I'll go like on a whole thing. Especially if I have an hour lunch, look out, because I can get a lot done in that hour. You know what I mean? I can write channeled messages. I can also walk around. I can also create a little mini podcast, maybe a couple TikTok videos. You know what I mean? I can do a lot in an hour. So with this energy coming forth, it's almost like she is kind of afraid that you're going to surpass her. And maybe you thought this, and maybe you felt it deep down as well. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat section to make sure that I didn't miss any like comment or anything that you posted. One more. Actually, let's get two more. Divine devotion. She wants you to be 100%. Oh my God, this girl's a little, I don't know about this, boss. And life path. She wants you to literally be permanently there. She feels like you are going to be like really great. Maybe she'll eventually like work another location or something like that. She's just thinking like really, really far ahead for you. And that's great. But at the same time, it's a little bit like, whoa, can I be in control of that? Can I mean, do I have the choice whether I want to apply for this or not? Or are you just going to just offer it to me, just give it to me, you know? But that's what I'm receiving there, love. I hope that that gave you some insight. You could also be receiving some really intense dreams, especially if you set your intention. Let's just say if you have an amethyst and you set your intention, hey, I want to dream about, you know, the truth about my, you know, lapis lazuli is really good for that. But like if you program it and you're like, I just want to dream the truth about what's going on in this certain situation, you'll be able to do that as well, okay? It vibrates at its own frequency, but you have to work with it for a while, all right? Like I'm working with amethyst literally right now. It's on top of my head, okay? But that's what I'm getting for you, love. And your mini message is going to be delivered by 12 this evening, okay? Possibly sooner, but I have a little bit of mini get together that I'm doing later. And I'm going to be doing like a movie night in my room with everybody. Thank you. You're welcome, love. And then Virginia. Hey, what's up, guys? You're gonna have to give me like about 20 minutes before I go back into free questions, okay? I know Virginia had posted her question, and then Nana as well. Virginia, what can you look forward to now that you're back home in New York? So let's see here. So would you like some message cards, or would you like some oracle cards as well, okay? Virginia, hey, thank you so much for waiting. Message cards? Okay. Are you wanting to know more about shifts? She said message cards. And you're wanting to know more about shifts. I'm going to go into the shifts deck for you. Let's see what's going on. If you guys hear like the thunder and stuff, it's just because it's raining in Central Florida today. But let's get into the shifts. Let's see. I just felt that it's going to be about 1 to 2 months before these take place. And even though you're wanting for it to happen as soon as possible, there's certain things that need to take place before some of these things happen. But 1 to 2 month range is what I'm getting. Dearest you, it's time to add a new member to your home. It is time to adopt a new animal. This is the comfort you seek, to care for someone other than yourself. Love spirit is also something coming forth as well. Maybe you could be caring for an animal pretty soon, or you could have like a person who is kind of like an animal end up living with you as well, okay? Dearest you, your person and you will soon break up. This could be like a person that you are dating, okay? Could be like, kind of like slothy. I don't know, I'm getting that. Dearest you, your person and you will soon break up. This will hurt deeply, yet you will be blessed with love shortly after. This person will truly cherish your connection, unlike your current partner. Love spirit is also something coming forth, okay? Now let's get into a little bit more. You have, dearest you, you are not meant to live in the city where you are. When you get the opportunity to move to your heart's true choice, do it. There is so much more meant for you there. Love Spirit is also something coming forth. So you're probably like, listen, I'm not trying to move out of New York, but it said city. So maybe the borough that you're in is not where you're actually meant to be, okay? Dear Stu, you will make enough money to hire a new employee soon. You will pay them very well. Love Spirit is also something coming forth. You may end up having your own, like, assistant, okay? You may end up hiring somebody who's going to be below you that you're going to end up being somewhat in charge of, whether you're like a team lead or like a manager or something of that nature. That could also be coming into the works for you. Career advancement. Dear Stu, they will say yes. Do not worry or concentrate on negativity. Your approval odds are great. Love Spirit is also something coming forth for you, okay? The next one that you're getting is, Dear Stu, your person is going to take you on a date to meet up with you to speak about how they truly feel about you. Love Spirit, I'm hearing 1 month. Dear Stu, get ready to level up substantially. Your profits will grow, your image will perfect itself, and your haters' jaws will drop. They thought it was all talk. Headlines by Drake. Your come up will be epic. Love Spirit, also something coming forth. Dear Stu, you are now a mother of twins. You never expected this. You will have enough for both children. Love Spirit is also something coming forth, okay? So that could also be a part of your destiny. The person that you're ending up with in this new relationship or reconnection, you're going to eventually have twins with this person. Dear Stu, the truth will be revealed in conversation, which is a rarity. But of course, all my readings are for entertainment purposes only. By no means am I granting medical, legal, or professional advice at any time. Just take what resonates, leave the rest out. Dear Stu, the truth will be revealed in conversation. They will change a notation in a story that they have told you before. Do not call them out. Love Spirit is also something coming forward. Now, a lot of secrets are about to be revealed for this full moon in Scorpio coming up on the 12th. Why does it look like I have mascara on? I literally do not. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway, so with this, it's very much like you're going to end up kind of finding some shit out. And a lot of people are going to end up finding some shit out. Probably why I wanted to get into the secrets they keep as well. So let's get into that a little bit. Let's see if there's anything else coming up for Virginia. Dear Stu, I am moving oh my God. Dear Stu, I am moving away somewhere new to run away from what I cannot change. I reach for a life I cannot obtain. I will leave when you least expect it. Sincerely, their secret. There's somebody who's about to ghost you. And this is somebody who's thought about this while literally like in your presence, like laughing, like having good times, like that. Dear Stu, I ignore you after we argue, but everything that you said stays with me. Your words hurt me, and then I begin to hold an unprecedented grudge against you. I don't know what to say or do. Sincerely, their secret is also something coming forth. Is this one stuck to something else? Yeah. Oh, shit. My bad. Dear Stu, they went crazy yesterday when they I'm sorry, I just heard when they saved the pictures of you. Dear Stu, they went crazy yesterday when they saw the pictures of you. I had to convince her or him that they are old and you are not attractive. I lied. You are the most beautiful person I've seen. Sincerely, their secret. This could also be an ex who is not quite over you, who maybe had to lie to their significant other, saying like, oh, she's not even that cute, she's not even that attractive, like this, like showing some like bullshit story about like what really happened between you and this person. Dear Stu, the truth is I love you more than them. Just loving you right now is not practical. If I left them and began dating you, everyone would know that I cheated on them with you. Sincerely, their secret is also something coming forth. So maybe some things are going to come out the woodwork a little bit. All right, but let's get into some tarot to see what else is coming up for you. Let me just put this over to the side. We'll get into that. So let's see, the tarot. Okay, it looks like you're going to be getting out of some kind of depressive zone. Okay, you could be going through like a little bit of a dark night of the soul there with the 9 of Swords. Okay, and it's almost like you're going to be purging some energy out, some really good necessary energy. With the Hermit card in the reversal, this is also you opening up after a period of really strong isolation, okay? Now the next one that you're getting is the Wheel of Fortune. What you don't see coming is actually a really big breakthrough, changes, developmental cycles, good luck coming your way, which is blessings, and raining upon you. It's a little bit, luck and blessings are different, but unexpected events also coming up. So you're gonna have a turn of events for the better. Things that you literally were mourning the loss of. You're gonna be like, welcome to Florida, the Thunder State. Just kidding. So the next one, we're the Sunshine State, for anybody who doesn't know that. Anyway, Two of Wands energy in the reversal. Even though like we do have sunshine, but mainly we have a lot of rain. Two of Wands energy, bad planning, over analyzing, avoiding risk, and impatient energy. You have to start like, oh wow, that's great, I'll keep that in mind, haha. I'm thinking about moving out of the country. It's just been a long time coming. Sure, yeah. And so I do feel like this is just confirmation, and I feel like you just don't know where exactly, because you could move to a couple different places, but you want to go where you feel like your mission is aligned, okay? And with the Two of Wands energy coming forth in the reversal, I do feel like it's about you obtaining something that you didn't necessarily plan on getting, that you kind of manifested subconsciously towards yourself as well. It's not something that you really hyper like focused on. This could also be about maybe a trip going the wrong way as well, maybe in the future here. It looks like within the next 2 months. This is also somebody who's been cyber stalking you on the low key, who's going to be presenting themselves to you. This could also be a new offer. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles coming in, it looks like Virgo season could be really dominant for you, because even though this is a Tauran card, well, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn card, Knight of Pentacles, okay, and we're filming this during Tauran season, I feel really strongly that I feel really strong that you're going to get an opportunity, okay? I also feel like your tears are manifesting a new opportunity for you, all right? Underneath the Nine of Swords energy coming forth. And I do also feel like you could possibly be crying a little bit over, and I say crying because I feel like it's something that genuinely hurt you. I feel like you could be crying a little bit over like your career or where like it's going to go next as well. You're feeling a little bit stagnant. You're also feeling a little bit stuck, okay? And I feel like you're about to break out of your shell. It's almost like you really did manifest something through your pain and emotions. You were able to transmute that into something really positive for yourself coming your way. Now getting into the Wheel of Fortune, let's see. Five of Pentacles in the reversal. You're going to be having a recovery, especially financially, okay? Or if somebody has left you out in the cold, you're going to have a turn of events, especially after really mourning them, feeling like, you know what, I'm just going to get out of my shell, I'm going to make something of my life. And this person ends up getting a little bit of FOMO as well, as what I'm picking up. With the Seven of Cups energy coming forth in the reversal, just making sure there's not another card. I do feel like this is also about you finding clarity. Once this really major shift happens in your life, this is about you finding clarity about what you really want to manifest into your life. Not like, oh, you know what, I'm going to be with this person because of this. I'm going to be with this person because of that, or they're trying or whatever. It's like there's no compromising. You're literally just going to be receiving what you really put your energy out towards to receive, okay? Six of Pentacles energy coming up in the reversal underneath the Two of Wands energy in the reversal. I feel really strongly, okay, that there's somebody who literally, that you didn't plan on like coming towards you or anything like that. Somebody who's like super fucking selfish, okay, with the Six of Pentacles energy in the reversal. It literally says inequality, extortion, selfishness, debt, string attached gifts, okay, kind of energy. It's not somebody who like gives from their heart or like gives from like just wanting people to be together or whatever. This is somebody who literally doesn't do anything unless it truly benefits them, okay? Now, underneath the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Five of Cups energy in the reversal, okay? Even though you're going to have some disappointments in regards to love, you're going to have clarity as to where you want to go, like as far as like where you're wanting to move, what your next move is, and that's going to lead you down your true life path, okay? Now, another one that you're getting is the Judgment card in reversal. So after you make this final judgment call, maybe on somebody that you want to be a little bit disconnected with, this person ends up coming back towards you and wanting to kind of change your mind. But the way that they do it, they don't do it like saying, oh, I'm sorry, or like, I want to, they do it in a way to like where it diminishes your self-worth and value, okay? So they can kind of be that like negative seed that's planted in there, like a tree that you can't necessarily cut down, but you feel like you need, okay? Now the next one that you're getting is the Moon card energy in the reversal. Deception, misunderstanding, fear, anxiety, and clarity energy coming through as well, okay? Again, a lot of clarity, a lot of something that was predicted coming towards you to the surface, you seeing it in the reality as well with the Moon card in the reversal, something that's very practical. It's not necessarily symbolic, so it won't be like a dream or something of that nature, or astral projection, or astral walking, or remote viewing, or anything of that nature. This is very much in regards to finding clarity about everything, also seeing people's true colors for who they really are, and I feel like this is going to be happening sooner than expected. Possibly in the month of May, close to the full moon that we're about to be having on the 12th here. And most people take the major effects like 3 to 4 days before, 3 to 4 days after. And some people it takes about 2 weeks of that time from what I've noticed. Now the next one that you're getting is this card in the reversal. This is also about you possibly reversing out of debt and also creating a really, I don't know why I feel like you're making a stance for yourself where other people aren't going to necessarily be able to like diminish your self-worth anymore, okay? So the next one that you're getting is the 10 of Cups energy coming forth in the upright position. She goes, I've been feeling stuck in all areas of my life, so looking forward to new things. That's been happening already, so we'll see what else reveals itself. I feel like with this 10 of Cups energy, you're leading towards happiness as well, okay? I know that you're already seeing the effects happen, like little tidbits, but it's about to bring major change, especially once you make that one move to where you really are wanting to go, okay? But let's see if there's anything else coming up for you. The Knight of Cups, there's also going to be a really generous offer, clarifying that, possibly from an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, okay? Possibly on the Gemini sign. This could also be a major love offer being given to you during Gemini season. It could be like somebody, and Gemini season is right around the corner. Honestly, it really is. It's within a 2-month time frame, which I was concentrating on mainly. But with the Knight of Swords energy, it says big change, honest, rebellious, impulsive, and perfectionist. This person's going to be kind of like, it's almost like they're going to really perfect what they wanted to say to you before they actually say it to you as well, okay? But that's what I'm getting for you, Virginia. I hope that you enjoyed that. And I'll give you your mini channeled message later on this evening. Just give me till about 12, okay? And I think Nana was here too. Nana, if you're here, let me know. I saw you. And then I'll go right into the free questions. I was waiting for Stephanie's read. I have 2 clients who are named Stephanie. So they never know, but they know sometimes. But my one client, my other client who's in the, I think she's in the UK. Thanks, love, I appreciate you. I appreciate you too. How's summer gonna go for you? All right, so let's go into it, Nana. How is summer gonna go for you? Let's see. Guys, I gotta puff out my hair before it becomes weird. Okay, and you're probably like, well, that's weird. No, actually, it looks pretty chill right now. But anyway, so let's get into it and let's see. So how's summer gonna go for you? All right, how's summer going to go for you? Oh my God, I kind of do look like it, like my ex said. He was like, you look like it. Anyway, so let's get into it. How's summer gonna go for you? How's summer going to go for you? The Ace of Wands energy coming forth in the upright position. Shit, what the hell is up with my eyes, guys? It's not that dark, I swear. Ace of Wands energy coming forth in the upright. probably should have did that from the beginning. See, it's not that dark, I swear, but it's still dark. Ace of Wands energy coming forth. Oh, that's right, the CMT Music Awards. I'm sorry, the ACM Awards. I thought it was CMT Music Awards. I like country music, guys. Anyway, with the Ace of Wands energy coming up in the upright position, how's summer gonna go? You're gonna make new connections, you're gonna do new things, and you're gonna go on new adventures. Okay, with the Ace of Wands, that's what that means. A lot of newness is coming into your life. Okay, because you have to think about Aries and Leo and Sagittarian energy. It's very much new. Okay, it's very much like, let's go out there, let's do it. Okay. With the Death card, though, this is an interesting thing because this new thing, like these new things are coming into your life. This could even be possible new connections or somebody trying to reach out to you to give you that olive branch. You could also receive kind of like a little bit of duality, where you're going to end up having to let go of something that you really, really wanted to stay true to you. Hey, what's up, Empress? How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing a paid read now, and then I'm going to go into free reads in just a moment, okay? But with the Death card energy coming forth, right next to it, and you're also getting the Queen of Swords in reversal, there is somebody who is literally like, you're ready. Maybe they thought they were going to catch you off guard or something like that, but like, no, you pretty much stay ready. With the Queen of Swords energy coming forth in the reversal, this is very much pessimistic, cruel. This is very pessimistic, cruel. I've been doing like a lot of, guys, I have this really big expansion that's going on with my fucking third eye right now, and I've been trying to meditate with amethyst majority of the time, okay? I'm probably gonna have to switch up stones a little bit. So with the Queen of Swords energy coming forth in the reversal, pessimistic, cruel, malicious gossip, and spiteful, okay? You may end up having to be this way towards somebody in order to really set the tone, okay? And in order to really like transform your life the way that you want to. This summer is going to be definitely hot girl summer. I'm going to be very transparent with you. You're going to be doing a couple different things, and you're also going to be finding out people's true identity, true nature, okay, with the Five of Swords energy coming forth. Next one that you're getting is the King of Pentacles, okay? The King of Pentacles is also coming out. I feel really strong this is not wanting to really go anywhere, okay? This is also him wanting to feel like he can provide for you and take care of you as well. He's going to be doing a small gesture during this summer. It looks like it could be July, because July is kind of like that weird season where it transitions into Virgo a little bit, okay? Coming up after, you know what I mean? So it's a weird season, right? July's a weird kind of a month, I just feel, all right? But with the Ace of Wands, let's get into it, all right? You're going to make a new connection, and you're going to feel like this person's your soulmate when you meet this person. With the Two of Cups, you're going to be able to relentlessly talk to them, and that's how you're going to feel about them. But let's get underneath the Death card. You have the Two of Swords energy in the reversal. Intuitively, when you meet this new person, you're going to know, you're going to think like in your mind, you're going to be like, shit, I'm going to have to cut this off with this person. Like, this person's not, they're never going to change, they're never going to do anything. Like, you're going to have to come to terms with yourself. Or maybe you're just going to literally stop talking to this person. But I really feel like intuitively, you're going to be led to do that, all right? And this person may think that you're being like really spiteful, stuff like that, but I feel like it's really been a long time coming. You could end up having an argument with somebody over like a really small amount of money, okay? Like a superior freaking person, okay, who thinks this way of themselves. They get really greedy. This could be very A. This is very much A. This person thinks that they are very superior to you. They also feel like they hold a lot of authority over you. They feel like they possess you in a way as well, okay? With the King of Pentacles energy. Now, underneath the Five of Swords energy coming forth, underneath you have the Three of Swords energy and the reversal. You're going to be finding out somebody's true colors. And again, I'm going to go right back to that Scorpio full moon that we're going to be having soon. And it's going to be releasing a lot of secrets, a lot of things that we're trying to sweep under the rug, especially if it was like karmically unbalanced, okay? It's going to be coming back towards us. I feel better now. All right, so King of Pentacles energy underneath. Wheel of Fortune energy coming in, okay? Wheel of Fortune energy coming in right underneath that King of Pentacles. This is about changes. This is a very favorable position to be in. This could also be you obtaining a good amount of wealth and you becoming the head of the household. Or this could be somebody finally wanting to be committed towards you and really going on that next step to where you feel like you are no longer attached to whatever you were attached to before, or who you were attached to before. And it could be two different people with the Two of Swords energy coming forth in the reversal. Because I feel like this person has nothing to do with the other people. Another one from the top, you're getting the Five of Pentacles in reversal. Also, some hard times with finances are going to be turning around for you. Like I was saying before, I do feel like you're going to be the head of the household potentially. And I also do feel like you're going to be able to recoup your finances that you have lost. Yep. But let's get into your... I also feel like you're going to be making some really big restrictions, possibly even blocking some people this summer with the Seven of Wands, because you can finally see clearly what they really intended for you, what their true intention was with the Seven of Cups energy in the reversal, okay? All right, so let's get into some message cards for you. Are you wanting to dive into some oracle cards, message cards? What are you really wanting to know? Because I can go into the shifts deck as well. I can do some oracle cards. What are you feeling for you? I want you to tap into that. Let me just turn off the fan really quick, guys. Yes, I'm wearing a onesie. Get over me. I literally had this conversation with myself after. You should have saw me in Miami with a onesie. It was ridiculous. But at the same time, I really didn't give a fuck. Like, the bitch with Botox who could barely speak was judging my outfit. And I was like, bitch, you're not going to have any lips when you're old. Like, get over yourself. Like, that's literally how I felt. But I don't belong there, okay? I really do not belong in Miami. I'm not superficial like that. I don't know why I'm talking about that right now. Anyway, we argued about money all the time, whatever you feel led to. Diamond, hey, what's up, love? All right, so let's see what's going on. You could end up finding out a secret, but let me give you a little bit. I'm going to give you one main oracle card, and I'll give you a couple of the secrets they keep as well, okay, Nana? Damn, okay, you got fierce presence too. Your eyes really do tell a story, and it comes from your ancestral lineage, okay? Higher knowing, and then you're also getting fierce presence as well. You're gonna be able to tap in, and a lot of the times your ancestors will like lead you to certain things that led them to the truth as well, okay? But let's get into the secrets they keep. And you'll know it's them because certain things that they used to do will be like around, okay? So like, let's just say like, you're not necessarily, like my grandfather used to listen to country music like a lot, like growing up. He used to put like the country music station on, and he would, you know, we would just watch country music. It was the weirdest things. Puerto Rico likes country music, I swear. And that's what he was playing. So that's how I got like into country music, right? And then my mom likes country music too. So that's something that I like to do. But for some reason, it's kind of like you'll see, like whenever I'm like, it happened to me before, like when I was thinking about a situation or something like that, I saw CMT, then I thought of like my grandfather, and then I started playing some of the music that I used to listen to when he was around, you know? But let's get into the secrets they keep. What secrets is she going to be finding out? Is she going to be finding out any secrets? I might have to use a different deck, especially if you're not. One almost wanted to come out. This is a little bit hard to shuffle. I barely use this deck, but most of the time they fly out, so you may need a different message from a different deck. Okay, let's get a different deck. Let's see. All right, much better. All right, so the first one that came out is, Dear Stu, pack your bags, adventure calls. You'll be visiting an exciting place very soon. Travel light, you may regret bringing so much luggage later. Love Spirit is also something coming forth. So again, a lot of travel, a lot of adventure, okay? Dear Stu, you'll be going on a short trip soon. Pack light, not much is needed. Dang, so it keeps saying pack, pack. So this is like something that's going to be, you might be going on a lot of different adventures. Short trips, long trips, it's going to be something that you are, as I say, long trips. Dear Stu, you'll be going on a long journey soon. Overpack just in case. Save extra as well. Maybe that's why they're saying pack, pack. And then just overpack just in case. You're getting a lot of those. You saw me shuffle those cards. Dear Stu, I have loved you stronger than anyone I have ever known. I love you like the stars love the sky. I want you in my life until I die. Please always stay with me. Love them. Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish is also something coming forth. Next one you're receiving is, Dear Stu, you're about to go on a romantic getaway with your partner. These nights and days will become one. You both will find peace and create it on this journey. Love Spirit is also something coming forth. Now, another one at the bottom. Dear Stu, although you are pregnant and the father isn't present, it doesn't mean that you are alone. You will be blessed with everything and more that you need. Trust, have faith, and believe that God truly does see. Love Spirit is also something coming forth, okay? Now, be careful because you may end up getting impregnated by somebody who is literally fine. You may end up making a kismet kind of connection with somebody, all right? They could kind of look like this, all right? But I'm feeling like they're fine and they could really get you pregnant, all right? So just be cautious about that. And I also feel like with fierce presence, you have a tendency to kind of intimidate people without even like realizing it, okay? You also have a tendency to really tap into people's, with you, it's like you're not wanting to intimidate people. You're just honestly just wanting to be your own fucking person. Like you're just like in your own head, living in your own world. And it's not until somebody actually interacts with you where you're like, hey, what's up? Da-da-da. You know, stuff like that, okay? But that's what I'm getting for you, Nana. I hope that you enjoyed that read. I'm going to go ahead and close out on your read. But let's get into some, what's it called? Let's get into some readings. Oh my God. There you go, making my heart beat again. Heartbeat again. Next romantic, oh Diamond, what do you see coming from a-hole? Pretty sure. Guys, I'm so ugly with the mic. All right, let's get into this. So what do you see coming from a-hole? Pretty sure you and I both know him trying to date will be short-lived. He will come crawling back. So let's see. What do you see coming from a-hole? Pretty sure you and I both know him trying to date will be short-lived. He will come crawling back. Well, yes, let's see. Listen, you already know. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, girl, what? Let's get into it. Let's see. What's going to be his next actions? 3-day mark. 3-day mark, next actions. All right, your energy's coming out, and it looks like the part of your energy that's coming out is the torn part, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles energy coming up in the upright position. You could be receiving some kind of important notice from him, or maybe you're probably like, how? His phone's off. He's feeling like you're being demanding, and he feels like you're being vengeful, but I feel like you are very much just being like, listen, I've been talkative towards you. We have been trying to work this out. Why aren't you, you know what I mean? And he's thinking that you're being like self-destructive, things like that. Now, the communication may be a little bit, you may be a little bit unprepared for this communication that ends up coming in the coming days for you. Because the way that he is, it's almost like he's attacking you about something. This is what I was talking to you about, like with the videos that you were going to post, like on IG. I don't know if you did or not. I don't have Instagram, guys. I think I have like an Instagram account somewhere in reality, but I don't go on Instagram, guys. I haven't gone on Instagram since like, honestly, like my first dude that I was with, you know, with the Two of Pentacles energy coming forth, resourcefulness, flexibility, balancing, adaptation. This is also about him trying to balance things out with you, but still trying to not compromise, if that makes sense. I also do feel like he's going to be craving you a lot sexually, but I also do feel like he is going to be coming towards you, but in a less toxic way, okay? And I feel like both of you guys are going to be happy with the Ten of Cups energy. How soon is this going to be happening? Two of Pentacles tells me 2 days, but let's see. How soon is this going to be happening? This may take a little bit. You may end up feel like you're waiting for forever, and it's because he's actually being very vicious towards you right now. It literally says that on there: forceful, vicious, powerless, ineffective, weak leader. King of Wands energy in the reversal, okay? And you also got the Magician energy. You're going to end up manifesting this to yourself, you know, especially communication. But the thing about that is you kind of want it to be genuine, you know? But you're probably like, fuck that. Click. Let's light that shit. You know what I mean? But let's get into it. Let's see. The Temperance card coming forth in the upright position. Balance, patience, moderation, harmony, and serenity energy coming forth as well. This is going to take some time for him to reach out. It might be a little bit longer than 2 or 3 days. You could hear from him, maybe something of a negative kind of sort. I just really feel like the way that he's going to be messaging you is going to be kind of negative, okay? But the next one that you're getting is, this really helps with my headaches. I'm not even kidding, all right? I think this is the same. No, the one that you gave me broke in fucking half, girl. And it's probably because of this other person that was there, like in the household, who acted crazy. It broke in fucking half. So I had to purchase another one. So this isn't the one you gave me. For those of you guys who don't know, Diamond actually does have like her crystal store and everything like that. She has actually a really beautiful following, like online. Diamond, feel free to drop whatever like tags or anything like that if you want to. If not, I totally understand, okay? But that's what I'm getting for you. I feel like it's going to be a little bit, but I do feel like he is going to be reaching out to you, okay? Madison T, your next romantic actions. What next romantic actions of your person towards you? This person's going to be a little bit selfish towards you, okay? And it looks like they have secrets, but it looks like they're going to be caught, all right? With the Six of Pentacles energy in the reversal and the Seven of Swords energy in the reversal. Why? Because the Scorpio full moon, okay, is bringing in this shit. I'm not kidding. People who have, like, really fucked people over, they're going to be feeling that. And it's whatever they care about the most. So if they care about love the most, then their love life is going to be very restricted. If they care about sex the most, that's what's going to be very restricted. If they care about money the most, that's the thing that's going to be very restricted. You know, that kind of energy. With the Chariot card coming forth in the upright, this is also about him wanting to progress towards you, maybe even making some plans with you as well. Third party situation. No, girl, this guy is a liar. I'm trying to tell you that he is a liar, okay? He is a liar. With the Seven of Swords energy, confessing, slander, being outsmarted, coward, blackmail, okay? Then you also have inequality, extortion, selfishness, debt, string attached gifts. It literally says string attached gifts. It doesn't say strings, it says string. Attached gift. Gifts. Jeez. So I feel really strongly like this person, yeah, it could be third party situation, but don't think that this person is getting treated any better than you get treated, okay? This person definitely gives this other person breadcrumbs. And it's because they don't really like carrying the weight of their life by themselves, but they don't have enough to give their other person as well. So they feel a lot secure, like they feel more secure being like, they don't feel comfortable following through on like a certain connection, okay? Because they really don't feel worthy, honest. And I do feel like this person is also like just giving in, making it seem like he's the dude, he's the man, whatever. I'm also getting he's the man, not he's the man. The Man by Taylor Swift, okay, it's coming through. Anastasia, this AK, she goes, damn, what the fuck? I know, what the fuck, but let me see if there's, you know, is there a positive notation about this guy? He's kind, he's generous, he's diplomatic, he's really, you know, he has a tendency to be faithful whenever he's in committed relationships. And he tends to be very romantic, okay, possibly very handsome, all right? Now, with this energy coming up in the reversal, you have to think about it, right? Like if the Empress is the most beautiful, well, she's not the most beautiful, the Queen of Cups is the most beautiful in the deck. She surpasses the Empress in beauty, right? But let's just say I got distracted by TV about this new show called Marked Men. Because the guy's hot. Anyway, so with this card coming up in the reversal, all right, this person is going to eventually get out of their toxic traits. They may end up confessing to you some of the things that they did, and you're going to be given that choice, okay, whether or not you want to push forward within this connection or not. Now, you're also getting the King of Wands energy coming up in the reversal, all right? I'm pulling extra for Madison. Yes, that sounds like him. Yes, well. With the King of Wands energy, even though he's going to be breaking these toxic habits, he still hasn't put in the work. Like, he hasn't healed his relationship wounds. He may have like healed like other wounds, but he hasn't healed his relationship wounds. So a lot of the time it's going to come out in your connection. He's going to end up like blowing up on you about shit that literally doesn't really matter, okay? But at the same time, I feel like he's a little bit self-destructive with that coming up in the reversal, right? Hey, what's up, guys? First, let me double check to make sure there's no other yearly pass holders on here, and then I'll get to some. You're welcome, Diamond. And then I will get to. She goes, damn, what the fuck? I will make you another, Jazzy. Make me another. Yes, make me another one, and I'll send you the address. Seriously, if you make me another one, I can post it on here, and I'll put it as like one of my pile selections too, if you want to. You know what I mean? If you want to do that, because I like doing that, and I'll be able to like mark it for you as well. Just send me like a little tidbit of like, you know, like, oh, if you were interested in the necklace, this is the information, and then it has your, you know what I mean? Just the same way, kind of like how I do in my description. Just let me know. I like doing stuff like that. I do. All right. So does AK want to be your boyfriend, Anastasia? You're welcome, Madison. Does AK want to be your... Okay, this person may have other things that he's concentrated on. I'm not gonna go as far as saying that there's other people that he's like hoping to be with, okay? Even though I kind of picked up on that when I picked up the card initially. But I will say this, okay, is that this person sees you as an option, and they also see you as something that literally came out of nowhere, okay? Now the next one that you're receiving is the Seven of Pentacles energy. This person's definitely taking their time. They're not wanting to rush into like a connection with you like at all. With the Seven of Pentacles, okay? They're really just wanting to live their life. But with the Queen of Cups energy coming up in the reversal, he feels like maybe you're not seeing his point of view, that it's fine the way that things are, that there's no need for the both of you guys to progress as well. But he also could think that you maybe might be smothering him a little bit, because with the Queen of Cups energy coming forth, it says smothering, disloyal, shallow, and manipulative, but it's in the reversal, okay? Which means that this person may view you like that. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are like that. This person could view you like that, okay? I get one more from the top for you. Strength card, Leo energy, shining through there. I feel like you're going to eventually overcome these like obstacles, this waiting game with each other. And I feel like you do have a strong potential of eventually being with each other. But it's not going to be for a while, okay? But I do feel like it's a potential. All right, let's see. Who else is on here? Isabella, does your person not like the other guys? What? Does my person not like that other guys flirt with you? Let's see. Yes. Okay. Ten of Cups energy and the Six of Wands. He also understands that, okay, so he feels emotionally secure within the connection with Ten of Cups, happiness, security. Okay, whenever you feel secure within your connection, I literally heard it in Spanish say, "Ura." Anyway, so happiness, security, emotional stability, and happy home. Okay, this person feels really like, they feel like you're not necessarily going to, guys, I live in Florida, so it's just what happens, okay? But with the Ten of Cups energy coming forth, I'll take that over a tornado warning. What the fuck, okay? Ten of Cups, like a serious one. Not like the, oh guys, it's hot and cold in here, it's not gonna really happen. Not like that kind of. I'm talking about like, you gotta hide underneath the Walmart. They got a shelter there. It's like a whole thing. I'm serious. This is like real shit that happens like across America. They have like tornado under things. And if you're not, like in Florida, that's like kind of non-existent. But anyway, so with the, I mean, we do have them, but they're not really like, they're not like, oh, go to your local da-da-da-da for this. They're not like that. Anyway, Six of Wands energy coming forth. This person feels really happy where they're at. They feel like, literally, this is my girl. It doesn't matter. Like, go ahead, try to flirt with her. This is how secure they feel. And you're probably like, well, I want them to get you don't want this you don't want this person to feel that way. You don't want them to feel insecure about you. You want them to feel secure with you. You know what I mean? So like, don't try to egg them on. If you want attention from them, do different things. Find out their love language and play it into your sex life a little bit. Find out their Venus placement and play into that a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I have an Aquarius Venus, so that's fucking weird, okay? But with the Six of, I was stellium, so I have like multiple placements in Aquarius. I'm not kidding. But anyway, so with the Six of Wands energy coming forth, success, victory, recognition, praise. It's not in my big three. Like my big three, obviously my sun is Aquarius, Pisces, cusp, okay, since I'm born on the 14th of February. But Six of Wands energy, okay? This person notices that you get attention. And they like it because they feel like, you know how like a guy feels like really good, like in a really nice car, but that car is walking next to them, you know, that kind of energy. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up, okay? So I feel like, is he jealous or does he not like that? He doesn't like that, but at the same time he kind of does because he feels like, okay, yeah, I bet you want that, don't you? I bet you do, which, wait, like, go ahead, flirt with her. Like, I bet you do. Like, he makes a little game out of it, okay? He doesn't make it like, oh, what's wrong with me? Or like stuff like that. Or like, oh, you're never talking to him again. Or da-da-da-da. Like, nothing like that. You know what I mean? Isabella say, yes. You said we are not dating yet. Okay, so that's why I made that. But he does do that. You know what I mean? All right, so Shreya, will the Virgo take steps to get into a romantic, committed relationship with you? Let's see. Will the Virgo take steps to get into a romantic, committed relationship with you? You're gonna, okay. Shit. All right, so you must have met like a Virgo who's a little bit in their shadow, okay? Living in their shadow a little bit, Shreya. It's not that this person's not going to do it. It's that the both of you guys are going to have so much miscommunication that it's going to cause a lot of unnecessary delays, okay? And there's like a lot of unfavorable communication. Now, this also means that it comes in like really fast and you aren't prepared for it when it does occur, like when it does happen. Now, with the Ten of Swords energy coming forth in the reversal, this is about like maybe a close, almost ending as well. With the Sun card energy coming forth in the reversal, I'm also getting like, it's not necessarily going to be what you think it's going to be like with this person in a relationship. It says blocked happiness, unrealistic expectations, and pessimism, okay, with the Sun card in the reversal. But let's get one more. You have the Queen of Cups energy in the reversal. So whenever the Queen of Cups comes up in the reversal, yes, she could be smothering, disloyal, shallow, manipulative, or she could literally only be seeing it from her perspective and not the broad, you know, wide picture, okay? Only what she's feeling, what she's wanting. How can I get that? And sometimes that can come across as manipulative, you know what I mean? One more from the top. So this person may find you to be that way sometimes, but I do feel like overall, yes, they are going to eventually give you this offer, but it's not going to come without the cloudy days, not really knowing what to expect from this person, if they're going to even come back, like that kind of energy, okay, is what I'm getting. This person's also really attracted to you as well, just so you know that. That's what I'm getting for you. Princess T, hi, will the relationship with the Scorpio improve or is it done? Let's see, will the relationship with the Scorpio improve? You have the Hierophant energy coming forth in the reversal. Rebellion, inflexibility, domination, cruelty, and punishment. No, it's not. If anything, it's going to get this person... Oh, damn, I wish I could tell you yes. It would just be so much simpler to tell you yes, you know what I mean? But with the Hierophant energy coming forth in the reversal, this is potentially a breakup or maybe even unconventional relationship, okay? But this person still is really dominant in your life. It looks like they're pretty much the only one that you have on your mind seriously in that way. You know what I mean? You have others, but like seriously in that way. This person feels very possessive of you, all right? You have the pentacle. He's holding the pentacle there, okay? And it's almost like you are this pentacle that he's holding, all right? But it looks like he's not really giving you that credit. He's not really giving you that title. He's not really giving you what you were wanting, okay? I feel like this person could be a little bit stuck in the past as well with the Six of Cups energy coming up in the reversal. You may end up moving on with this person or just sticking true with this person and making it work. And I feel like most likely you're just going to stick true with this person and try to make it work. And there's nothing, you know, wrong with that if that's what you want to do. But that's what I'm picking up. So overall, I mean, yes, but no. We have had tough times together. Yeah, for sure. Trauma bonding is real. I'm serious. Hazel K. Will A ask you to date him? Yeah. With the Fool card energy coming forth, a fresh start, adventure, travel, innocence, freedom. That's the keywords on there, okay? It's also really strongly associated with Aquarius and Aries energy as well. And Aquarius full moon's going to be coming up during Leo season, so it should be, you know, in like later end of July to August kind of energy. But with the Four of Wands coming forth, okay, in the upright, this is about being together, home, celebration, reunion, stability, and belonging. This is also kind of like you moving in together, being in a solid relationship, and celebrating that fact together, not feeling like forced to do that. I'm gonna pull out one more card for you. And I feel like it's gonna get you guys out of like a lot of toxic things that you guys have been doing together, okay, as well. LOL, I'll take that. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Princess T. Also, definitely check out my new Pick a Card reading that just posted. It should be about your weekend forecast, okay? What time is it now, guys? Let me make sure that it's... All right, so I'm going to answer one more question, and then I'm going to hop off, okay? And what I'll do is I will message everybody, let them know that I'm going to get them their mini messages delivered by morning time, okay? I only have a few of them, which is fine. They already received their reading here. But let's get into it, and let's see. Jessica, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, stop. Hold on, let me put you on mute. Okay, so yeah, girl, that was too much. But I'm gonna answer your question. Jesus Christ, don't be spamming like that, okay? That's insane. All right, but let's get into it and let's see. Is this person possessive over you? I feel like this person has a tendency to really be stuck in certain moments that happened in the past between the both of you guys, okay? And I also do feel like with the Six of Swords, maybe this person, I don't know why I feel like you and this person are not together, that maybe this person you're muted for like 5 minutes, girl, I'm not having it, okay? That was way too much, all right? With the Six of Swords energy coming forth in the upright position, I do feel like you could end up, these could be two different ways, and I'm going to get a clarification card for that one. This person's going to end up reaching out towards you right when you feel like, okay, maybe it's time for me to move on, maybe it's time for me to do something different. Continuing on, you're going to end up knowing this person's true feelings and emotions towards you, okay? So it's not the fact that they feel possessive over you, but they do feel like you are an option that they can always reach out to with the Four of Cups energy coming forth, okay? Cat Goddess, yeah, that's crazy how much some people really love can spam. I know, so I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, this is way too much. I see you. All right, so should you try reaching out to the person on your mind? If so, what's the outcome? All right, that's a conjunction question, two different questions, but I will try to give you the best answer I can with the limited cards that I have for you, okay? So let's see here. I feel like the both of you guys are going to reconcile. I do feel like this person is going to reach out to you, and I do feel like you may end up being a little bit more happier and also feel a little bit more clarity, okay, with the Seven of Cups energy coming up in the reversal. Now one more from the top, you're receiving the Page of Cups in the upright as well, which means that you guys may end up rekindling some things in the future. It could be during a water sign season, so Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio season. Heavy on the Scorpio placement is what I'm feeling in particular, okay? You see, because in here it says Scorpio, and it says astrology Venus in Scorpio, and then right beside it you get Page of Cups energy, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well, okay? But that is what I am getting for you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and from now on I'm going to do 2 separate lives. I'm going to do a live just for free questions, and I'll do a live just for pass holders as well, guys, just because it's starting to get a little bit busier. And yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, okay? Yeah. All right, bye for now, guys.